Have you ever wondered if reality is truly as it seems? If the world you know, the one you see, touch, and believe in, is but a fragile illusion wrapped around something far greater, far deeper? Close your eyes for a moment. Feel the vastness within you, that infinite space where thoughts rise and fall like waves on an eternal ocean. That is where we begin. Somewhere between the seen and the unseen, between what is known and what remains a mystery, lies a truth so profound that once glimpsed, it changes everything. A truth that humbles the ego, silences the mind, and unravels the fabric of what you thought you understood. Consider this. What if your life was not happening to you, but through you? What if every moment, every breath, every twist of fate was part of an intricate, intelligent design? A script written not in ink, but in the silent whispers of the universe itself. Look at the stars. Their light has traveled for thousands, sometimes millions of years to reach you. Each photon, a tiny messenger from the past, carrying with it the echoes of creation. And yet, what you see is not the present, but an ancient glow, a ghost of something that once was. If even the light deceives us, then what of time? What of space? What of the very essence of who we are? We speak of destiny, of free will, of purpose. But perhaps these are not separate forces, but threads woven into a single cosmic tapestry, a design so intricate, so impossibly vast, that no single thread can see the pattern it helps create. You are not a mere observer of this universe. You are a vital part of its unfolding. Think of the atoms in your body. They were once forged in the heart of collapsing stars, scattered through the cosmos, before coalescing into the form you now inhabit. You are quite literally made of stardust. And yet, you are also something more. Consciousness, awareness, flows through you like an unbroken river, connecting you to all that ever was and all that ever will be. And so I ask you, who are you really? Are you the voice in your head, the thoughts that flicker and fade, the story you tell yourself about who you are? Or are you something deeper, an eternal witness, watching as the universe unfolds within and around you? Everything you have ever feared, loved, lost, or longed for, everything has been a reflection of this grand illusion, a mirror held up by existence itself, urging you to look beyond the veil, to see not with your eyes, but with your soul. The ancient mystics spoke of this knowing. They called it enlightenment, awakening, the lifting of the great veil that blinds us to the infinite. But here's the secret. The veil was never real. The walls that separate you from the infinite were built only by perception, and perception can change. So what will you do with this knowing? Will you let it pass like a dream, upon waking, slipping through your fingers as if it were never there? Or will you take a step beyond the boundaries of what you once believed possible? Will you dare to see with new eyes? Because once you do, you will never see the world the same way again. You will no longer be bound by the illusion of separateness. You will no longer be confined by the narrow lens of your past conditioning. You will stand at the edge of the unknown and smile, knowing that you are not lost. You are not alone. You are not small. You are the vastness. You are the mystery. You are the very thing you have been searching for all along. And now, you are awake. But what does it mean to be awake? It is not merely the absence of sleep, nor is it a state of mere alertness. To be awake is to be aware, to step beyond the veil of conditioned thought and see reality for what it truly is. It is to recognize that you are not separate from existence. You are existence itself. momentarily experiencing itself through the lens of a human life. Imagine standing on the shore of an infinite ocean, the waves crashing at your feet. Each drop of water, though seemingly distinct, is part of the vast expanse. Likewise, you are not an isolated entity, but an expression of the whole, like a wave rising and falling, yet never truly apart from the sea. Consider time. We measure it, count it, chase it, yet time is but a construct, an agreement made by minds trying to grasp the infinite. The past is but a memory, the future an anticipation. Only the present is real, and yet even the present is fleeting, dissolving into the past with every breath. What, then, is truly real? Reality is fluid, shifting, ever-changing. It is not a rigid structure, but a dance of possibilities, an endless unfolding of moments. The universe is not a fixed object. It is an ever-moving river, and you are both the water and the current. To see this is to awaken, and when you awaken, fear loses its grip. For what is there to fear when you recognize that you are not merely the body, not merely the thoughts, but the awareness behind them? Death itself becomes but a doorway, a transition, a return to the formless essence from which you arose. You are infinite, boundless, timeless. You are not just a drop in the ocean. You are the ocean in a drop. The universe is not outside of you. It is within you, reflected in every cell, every breath, every thought. So listen. The universe speaks, not in words, but in whispers, in the rustling of leaves, in the rhythm of the tides, in the silent spaces between your thoughts. It calls you to remember who and what you truly are. And now, with eyes wide open, with heart unchained, you step forward, not as who you were, but as who you have always been. Free, boundless, eternal.